Ratios, tables to graphs. This is a digital lesson. So it starts with asking students if this table is proportional, and it shows them how to compare the ratios. So we're going to take this one that's a different color, 1 to 4, and compare it to every other ratio in the table. So in order for it to be a proportional table, they all have to be equivalent. So we're going to look at each comparison, and the students are going to click and hold on this red oval and cover the answer, whether it's proportional or not. And they're going to find out that they're all proportional. The next slide, it says in order for the table to be proportional, every ratio must be equivalent to every other ratio. So on the previous slide, is it a proportional table? And they move the oval, surround yes. Now, another way to find out if a table is proportional is to create ordered pairs. So this one's very easy. They just take the values from the table, x and y, and create ordered pairs. So they just type in 0, 0, 1, 4. It's very simple. But they need to do it in order to reinforce in their mind how this is done, and so on. So now that they've created ordered pairs, they need to graph those ordered pairs on the coordinate plane. So on the next slide, they're just going to be graphing these points, so they can click and hold on any of these points and move them where they need to. So they're going to graph 0, 0, 1, 4, and so on. Now, the next slide is just an information. Because every proportional graph is a straight line through the origin, it will always include the point 0, 0. So the next slide, which one of these is a proportional graph? Which one is a straight line through the origin? Well, this one is the only one. So they put an X in the box. Then they're given a few slides with ordered pairs. They have to graph all of the ordered pairs and then determine whether it's proportional, so yes or no at the bottom. So they have a few slides to do that. And then they have a word problem. So they're given a word problem here with an ice cream shop. 1 scoop is 25 cents, 2 scoops 50 cents, and so on. So they have to first create a table, scoops to cost. So these, all they have to do is click and hold and move them into the correct place. So 1 scoop is 25 cents. And they just move it into the correct box. Once they get the table filled out, then they've got ordered pairs. So down here, they're going to create all the ordered pairs by using parentheses. Make sure they put the decimal points in the correct place, that they use decimal points so that it's not $25 instead of 25 cents. And so list all 5 ordered pairs. Once they get all 5 ordered pairs, they're going to graph these on the graph. And then they're going to determine whether it's proportional. So on the very next slide, is the ratio of scoops to cost proportional? And they're going to explain why. It is not, because it's a curved line, even though it does go through the origin. So all the completed slides are on here for the teacher. If you want to assign this to the students, just come up here to File, make a copy of the entire presentation, and then for the student copy, just delete the completed slides.